5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hello.
Here we go again.
All right. Back after, a little delay, but,
Hey.
life be busy sometimes.
Hey, that just means we're coming back strong. Everything's good.
That's right.
Everything's good.
That's right. Coming to you in 4K this time. We figuring all this shit out, son.
4K. I can see you. You see me, I see you seeing me, seeing you.
I don't know if you want to see me in 4K, but here we are.
Too late now.
All right, man. So I guess we'll start it off. It's a little late, but we'll do the 2022 recap.
Let's do it.
And then 2023, our fighters for the upcoming year. So why don't you go ahead and start?
So, at 125, I've got, granted, a little late. He just had a loss.
Right.
But I'm going to say my 125 for 2022 is Davison Figueiredo.
Yep. I have Figgy as well.
Yeah.
We can go ahead.
It's just it's tough. Obviously he just had that loss to Moreno.
Uh-huh.
But them two just going back and forth, they've been the only guys in the division to do anything.
Yeah.
So you could really pick either one, and you really can't go wrong.
Yeah. It's hard to not go wrong with either of those two. I had Figgy as well for 2022 just because he won the title. I mean, Moreno had the big win over Kaikar France.
Yeah. Big win.
Yeah, big win.
Big win.
He might be coming up later in my 2023.
You ain't the only one.
But the 125, there's unfortunately not too many players.
No, which is sad.
Yeah. It's a fun division. It is.
Yeah. I mean, if they gave the guys the opportunity, and if you look at some of the stats with these people, which I'll go over later.
Okay.
There's a lot of these guys that are sitting in the woodwork that have beat these guys before and just haven't been able to come back and have that opportunity.
True.
Again, foreshadowing. one of those guys I will bring up should be getting the next title fight at 125 in my opinion.
Okay.
But yeah, these are guys that have fought 2-3 years ago on the prelims.
Right.
And these two have been the only one to really have that stage to go back and forth 4 times.
Right.
And
4 times.
4 times.
That's fucking insane.
And none of these other guys have been able to make their way through.
Right.
But I think now we're going to see a little changing of the guard at 125.
I think so. I think we're going to have some different players. I think foreshadowing for me, I think Kaikar France is going to do big things. I think he's probably going to get a rematch with Moreno here soon.
I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't hate it.
Let's go 135. I'll start it off. I got my boy O'Malley. I think he had the biggest year in 2022 at 135. With his win over Jan. Huge win.
Yep.
Obviously the fight before that was lackluster with like the eye poke and everything, but he redeemed himself with the win over Jan. And it's hard. Who else are you going to go with in that division?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big O'Malley dick rider.
Yep.
I'm a big fan. I mean, other than that, what you're gonna go Aljo? Just because he won the title? I'm not sold. I'm not a fan.
I'm not either.
He, all that bullshit with him and Jan. It just,
Well, and now he's coming out with more shit. Aljo is he's tore his bicep.
Yeah, because he has to fight Cejudo now.
Right. So now he wants to delay it even more.
It's a big joke.
Yeah.
If he gets into the movies like he wants to, we may never see him again.
Right.
Which I wouldn't even be mad at.
But I think he wants to move to 145 because his boy that he trains with is at 135.
Marab Dalashvili?
Yeah.
Honestly, because I think Marab would beat him.
He probably beats him in the practice room. That's probably exactly what it is. Yeah.
And he can say, I want to give him an opportunity. Okay, well, foreshadowing. Jan and Marab are going to fight.
Yeah.
In, the next couple months?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to find out if he was even worth it.
Exactly. Yeah, but 135, I think it's clear-cut. O'Malley is your fighter of 2022 for that one.
Yep. 45. I mean, do we have to say? I mean, Volk.
The man, Volk.
I mean, he, again, anybody in my opinion to beat Max Holloway twice? 3 times?
3 times.
And, to do it how he did it.
The last fight was very convincing.
Yeah.
Very convincing.
And, he was with Ortega. And
a hell of a fight.
Got out of that guillotine. Didn't even look like he was struggling.
Yeah.
He was just buying his time. Like, fuck, okay, this guy's the real deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've said it before, I think him going up to 55 is a mistake.
Or we about to find out.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, other than Volk, I mean, foreshadowing again, the guys that are fighting next month or in the next pay-per-view for the 145-pound belt. I don't understand it.
Oh, you don't understand Volk going up?
I don't understand the guys they have fighting for the title at 145.
Oh, at 45. Yeah. It's what?
Rodriguez and Emmett.
And Emmett.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But yeah, Volk clear heads above favorite.
Is that for a title?
Yeah.
Is it interim title?
Interim title.
Oh, I didn't realize it was for the interim title. Damn.
Which I don't understand, because if Volk loses, he'll just go right back to 45.
Right, so he'd face the winner of that, yeah.
For what? Like, I don't understand. Let him go up and fight.
Yeah.
Don't make him vacate his title.
I don't think they were making him vacate.
Well, fuck, they had the heavyweight division in the shambles for 2 years.
We're going to get on the heavyweight division.
We are.
Soon.
We fucking are, people.
It's going to be great.
But yeah, Volk, clear 145.
Yeah. It's hard. Same with the next one, 155.
Yeah,
it's Islam.
I mean,
it is.
Just the resume, again, not a great resume to start, but just the way he's put it on. I mean, the way he beat Oliveira, ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, looked like he wasn't even struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just made it look stupid.
Yeah. So this is where I deter from you, because
Okay.
I have somebody different at 155 than Islam.
Okay.
Because this is my this is gonna shake the world here. I got Michael Chandler as the 155 pound fighter, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because
I'm waiting.
This boy put on the best fights of the year. He's in there for fight of the year, for knockout of the year. Not sub of the year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But 2 out of 3 is him.
Yeah.
He may not have won, but he was the most entertaining fighter of the year. And I think that has to count for something. And Islam had one fight, albeit one fight that he won.
He had 2.
Did he have 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dan Hooker.
He fought Bobby Green.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
He fought Bobby Green.
Okay, he had 2. Great. But I think Chandler had 3 in this calendar year, didn't or maybe it was 2.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. Both fights he put on were incredible.
Incredible fights. For the sport in general. He had the best call out of the year, calling out Conor McGregor.
Yep.
He may not have been the best fighter winning wise, but I think he put on the best fights of the entire year.
Okay.
So he's my fighter of the year at 155.
I'm not mad at it. I like Chandler.
Okay.
I hope he gets the fight with Conor.
I do too.
Because I think those two going back and forth, it could be something special.
That's if Conor's going to fight. We're going to get to him because we have some breaking news that came out right before we started this podcast that we got to talk about. Breaking.
You're hearing it here first.
That's
so
right.
If you saw it on any other streams or any other online, it was here first.
First.
We broke this shit.
That's right. Well, ESPN did, but well.
Fuck ESPN. No, just kidding. We did it.
Okay. 170. Who you got?
So I'm going with Hamzat.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I know a lot of people will give me shit for it. Whoever watches.
Thanks, all 6 of you.
Because he had the weight loss against Nate, and everyone thought that he got exposed by Burns.
He did.
I think the opposite. I think he performed against Burns down and showed how he can stick it together. And
so you're saying he went down to his level of competition? That's what you're saying?
No. I'm saying he came in not thinking Burns was anything.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
So he came in and he probably lost the first 2 rounds.
I mean, it's arguable. He got his ass knocked out at the end of the first. Was it the end of the first?
Yeah, I think he came in thinking that he was going to steamroll just like he had through everybody else. Yep. And Burns was like, "No, I'm
not today, bitch.
Yeah, I'm different.
Right.
I'm gonna come at you."
Right.
Again, Burns is another one. I could have put him in.
Dude, he can't get a fight. He doesn't have a fight lined up, does he?
No, he's trying to get everybody.
Nobody wants to fucking fight him, and why would they?
Right. He's calling out everyone. Masvidal, Colby. I know.
Can we talk about Masvidal just being a little bitch here for a second?
I don't know what he's looking for.
He's looking for a title shot.
there's no way he should get it.
No.
Ever.
No. Well, it's booked now. It's Leon versus Kamaru.
Yeah.
3. I think in March or something like that.
Yeah. Masvidal, he needs to fight like someone within the top 10. Because I think he's like 6th.
If that, maybe top 15.
Yeah.
And I don't think he beats anybody in the top 10 anymore.
No, he needs to fight someone who's coming up.
Yes.
And he needs to see if he still has it.
Right.
Because I don't think
he does.
I think his head got too big after the win over Askren.
Yep.
And he became a household name after that.
Yep.
And he's like, well, I don't have to do anything. Everybody knows who I am.
Right.
No, that's not how it works, buddy.
No.
Like, you still got to go in there and perform.
Yeah, I don't think his and Colby's pay-per-view, I don't think it sold that well.
No,
I don't
was
think.
Trash.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, surprising because Colby normally pulls pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of his big fights have been against Kamara.
Yeah.
Kamara. Jesus Christ. Kamaru?
The big fucker.
Usman.
He doesn't deserve a big name anymore.
No.
He doesn't. Because he gets in there and he gets rocked.
Yeah.
I mean, Usman knocked him out clean.
Well, and it's hard to come back after that.
Yeah. He's got to fight somebody to either get his feet wet.
Yeah.
Or realize maybe I'm done.
Hey, I think he needs to, hang up the old gloves here.
Hang him up, bro.
Yeah.
Middle of the ring. Lay him down.
Be like Glover. Just go out on your shield, man.
Glover.
My 170 fighter of the year, I'm going with Leon, man.
Okay.
Rocky Edwards with the the huge head kick knockout, the talk afterward, the boom headshot, his little speech. Look at me now. I mean, it's just the whole moment in of itself.
Yeah.
It just defined what MMA is and what it can be. If there's 10 seconds left on the clock, you got a shot.
Yep.
So I got to give it to him, and hopefully I'm pulling for him in the rematch. I hope he beats Usman.
Yeah, I don't think he loses to him again.
Yeah, especially after he took him down, the first person to take him down. Which I think Usman will be more prepared for it now. He probably got lackadaisical, but who knows what his chin's like after that knockout.
Yeah, I also feel like Usman realized he's human.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. He found out he fucked around and he found out. Yeah.
He realized, oh shit, my lights can go out.
Yeah, and they went out dark.
Yeah.
Dark.
Darker than Francis.
Whoa.
But yeah, he came out, much like the next person I'm going to talk about in the next weight class. He came out knowing he was down. And it's like, I've got to get this shit done.
And he did.
Like, I don't win this on the card. I can't leave this up to the judges. I'm going to lose. I've got to come out and do something.
And it wasn't a fucking fluke. Like, he saw that every time he threw that left hand out, he would duck to the right, and he fucking faked the left.
He set that shit up so nice.
I don't know shit about striking, and I even knew that was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, he surprised me because I did not have him winning that fight.
No, especially like if you think about it, his last fight was it Diaz before that, or was it the Bilal?
Diaz.
It was Diaz, and he got rocked. So that's the last image you had of him was getting rocked by Diaz, and Diaz, just pointing. I got you, bitch.
Fucker. Yeah.
So yeah, for him to come back and it's amazing.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I've seeing him win the way he did. And almost saying, I'll take anyone. Like, give me someone. It took him forever to get that title fight.
Other than Masvidal. He told him to fuck off.
Yeah.
Which he should.
Fuck Masvidal. It took him forever to, call out everyone.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to fight him forever.
No one.
Forever.
And now I see why.
Yeah.
Because I was always like, why does no one want to fight this guy?
Right.
I've seen nothing that makes him any scarier than anyone else in the division.
Well, and that's the thing. He went on like a 10-fight win streak. Well, he's still on it, but like it's like 10-fight win streak, and it was so like under the radar.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even know he was on one until like I think the fight that I really saw him was like the Bilal fight when he like eye poked, he got the eye poke and all that shit.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It seems like something switched.
Yeah.
As soon as he realized, hey, now I'm fighting for a title. Seemed like he just became a completely different fighter.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, I don't hate it. I can't wait to see him beat Usman again.
I know.
And
hopefully he keeps the title for a little bit. But
I think he will.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll lose it until my guy decides if he's going to stay at 70 or if he's going to go 85.
Okay.
So I think Burns is on a big streak right now. I wouldn't mind seeing them go at it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
It'd be a good fight.
Let's roll into 85. I think this is probably another clear-cut one. You got Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
How can you say anybody else?
Yeah. I mean, again, just the way that he came into that 5th round,
knowing he's down.
His coach is telling him, "Listen,
you've got to knock him out.
Yeah, you're losing. The only way you win is if you knock him out."
Yep.
Got it.
Done.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah. Fucking did it. Just coming over the way he did, so much hype on him.
Mm-hmm.
I beat him twice. I knocked him out cold. That's all you saw leading up to that fight.
Yep.
The clip was everywhere.
Yep.
And it got in Izzy's head.
It did.
I don't care who you are.
That's the first time you've ever seen Izzy like not in control.
Yep.
In the verbal
war.
Yeah.
He was nervous on what to say.
Yeah.
Because he knew at any time he would get knocked out.
Well, and that's the thing. And he kept saying stupid shit like, it's going to be in 4-ounce gloves this time. Let's see what happens. And Pereira's like, I knocked you out in 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'll be quicker now.
Right. Like what?
Yeah. So you won't see it coming? Got it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the press conference was all you had to see.
Yeah.
I mean, Izzy was like, go watch the fight. Watch the fight. Bro, everyone watched the fight.
And it played out exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
You got knocked out.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Izzy fan, but this is just like Usman was Colby's kryptonite.
Yeah,
I think Pereira is Izzy's.
Is Izzy's, yeah. But and I think we touched on this before. The fucked up thing is, I think Izzy beats pretty much anybody else in that division, but I think Pereira, but I think everybody in that division beats Pereira, but Izzy.
Yep.
Yep. Because
I mean,
they're all wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, you put Whitaker against Pereira, I don't think it's even close. No. I think Whitaker just comes in and out. He just as technical as he in.
I think he has a match with somebody, doesn't he? He was supposed to fight Costa, and then I think he's got a match lined up with somebody. I can't remember who it is though.
Who does he have?
Anyway, he should get the next title shot if they're not giving Izzy an immediate rematch, which I don't. It hasn't sounded like they are.
No,
because Pereira's been trying to move up to 205. Have you seen all the memes like him looking at Jamel Hill after the Glover fight?
So he can move up to 205.
Yeah,
I think Jamal Hill's a different animal.
Yeah, I mean,
I think if he's looking at him like an easy fight like Izzy, that's not the case.
Yeah, no, he proved it last Saturday.
Jamal will sit there and bang with you.
Yeah, he does not care.
He will wreck your shit.
Yeah.
Moving on to 205. Yeah. My 205 for 2022, Jamal Hill.
Okay.
I have done nothing but speak on this guy.
I'll give you your props. You said it.
The entire time I called that he should get the next title fight. He got the title fight. Yep. I said he's going to win handedly. What did he do? One-handedly. Yep. Okay, if you look at the significant strikes he had against Glover in that match, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like 50-12.
And Glover is not a bad boxer.
No.
He's not. Well, I mean, he's older now, but his skill's still there.
And people are going to say that, he beat a Glover on the way out. Okay, a Glover on the way out was beating Yuri until he got caught.
Yeah, 100%. And beat Jan.
Yeah.
Decisively.
Handedly.
Decisively.
So I think Jamal Hill just put together so many wins just to get to this point. And granted, he did it in 2023, but he was going the exact direction he should have.
True.
He beat just the same amount of people, just the right people, to put him in the spotlight. Like, hey, okay, these guys had a shitty main event. They went to a draw. Yep. They both fought like shit. Jamal, you got a shot.
Yeah,
let's do it, and on short notice, mind you.
Yeah, neither of them had a full training camp, so good for them.
And yeah, I've been high on him the whole time. Jamal Hill is a force to be reckoned with at lightweight division. He makes lightweight exciting.
Again, he does. I'll give it to you. My for 2022, I had Yuri. Yeah, I mean, fight.
Yeah.
What was there a fight? Yeah, it was this year. Was 2022? Him and Glover.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, they put on arguably the fight of the year.
Yep. Sub of the year, it was in there.
It was in there, yeah, as sub of the year, too. Just another, it's not how hard the sub was, but the situation that it was in. And just, like, the respect he gave to the division. He knew he was going to be out for 9-10 months. He just vacated the title. I did see his little Instagram post after Jamal won, and he was like, I'm coming. And I cannot wait for that fight, if that happens.
Me either. And
I think that'll be great.
And I'll expand a little bit more on that when we talk about the pay-per-view that he was in, that Jamal was just in, and with Yuri calling him out.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
It will be.
It'll be interesting. That's one that I would definitely want to sit and watch just to see, Yuri was the guy.
He was.
He's still the guy.
He's still
and
he
a
hasn't
lot of
been
people
beat.
in a lot of people's eyes, he's still
The champ.
the guy in that division.
Yep.
So
It'll be interesting, him and Jamal.
yeah, it'll just see how they come out, because I think Yuri's gonna come out and think, okay, this guy just got lucky and he got the shot and this should be mine. You gonna fuck around?
Yeah, Yuri's a different animal, man.
Yeah.
And you still got like Ankalaev waiting in the background. Not that
Yeah.
he's gonna get another shot anytime soon,
No.
but he's up there.
Yeah, I mean, Jan's still there.
Jan's still there.
He's not. I mean, they're all still in the top 4. I
Yep.
mean, they're all still there, knocking on the door, waiting.
205 is gonna be interesting next year or this year.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Heavyweight for me, I'm just gonna go Surreal Gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean with his win over Tai Tuivasa, you could throw Tai in there too.
Yeah.
Because I mean he put on a hell of a performance against. He beat Derek Lewis.
Yeah, a big elbow.
Big elbow.
Yeah.
He beat somebody else too. But even the fight against Gon, he's lasted much longer than I even thought he would.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit, he had him rocked.
Yeah, he did.
A few times.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he hurt him. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he wins much anymore now, but
No, I mean
he almost reminds me of like a Mark Hunt, like just like that mid to like high tier level of heavyweight, but never good enough to like win the title.
and everyone's scared to fight him.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
He's got that fucking power.
Exactly.
He's not Samoan, but he's got that like, fucking Samoan look. And
Yeah,
he's just got that
I think
power.
he is Samoan, isn't he? Or not Samoan?
I thought
but-
it was New Zealand.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Close.
My bad.
Anyway, but yeah, he's just like Hunt. Like
Yeah.
their records don't show how good they are,
Right.
But people feel it when they fight.
Right, exactly. They just have like that one kryptonite, and like Ty's is like body shots and probably takedowns,
Yeah.
which was Mark Hunt's as well.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I like Ty. I like Mia Shui.
Who you got for heavyweight?
I've got Pavlovich.
Okay, I'm gonna be talking about him in just a little bit.
Yeah, he came on the scene and he came on like a terror,
Yeah, he's been fucking people up.
and he's huge.
Massive.
He is a gigantic individual.
What he weighs in at like 265, doesn't he?
Right at the limit.
Right at.
And he is just jacked beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like, he is a problem at heavyweight.
He's gonna be in 2023. That's for sure.
He's a problem for every heavyweight except one.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but yeah, he's just, knocked out Derek Lewis in under a minute.
I think Derek Lewis is done.
Yeah,
By the way.
beat Ty in under a minute.
Yeah.
Like, he just comes out and does not stop.
Mm-hmm.
He smells blood in the water, and he's coming to get it.
It's going to be interesting. I wonder if it's going to be like a Shane Carwin where, like, if he gasses out after a round
It's possible.
type thing.
It's possible.
We'll see.
Because Shane had no business losing to Lesnar,
Oh,
obviously.
My God. Oh, my God.
There was... I actually rewatched that fight the other day. It was on YouTube. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, fuck it, I'll
Yeah.
watch it. I was like, oh, my God. The fact that he didn't win that fight just baffled
Well,
me.
I mean, if he would have just knocked him clean out cold, it would have ended it. But yeah, I mean, you got to give Brock props though. I mean, like he weathered the storm.
Yeah, and it kills me. It kills me because Shane, he should not have lost that fight.
No, but he did, and that was like his last fight, I think, wasn't it?
One of, I mean, he was
then
the man.
Yeah, because then his back got fucked up and shit.
Yeah, I mean, he was coming in. People were like, "Oh, this is the next guy. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna run through Brock." And
Yeah, and well, and then Ubereem showed up, and
yeah, over him. All right, so who was your overall 2022 Fighter of the Year?
Okay, so this is this is not gonna be popular, probably by any means, but I'm going with Michael Chandler.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Michael Chandler is my fucking Fighter of the Year for 2022, and not because he won that much, but because he put on the best fucking fights. I argue you to find anybody else that had more entertaining fights the entire year of 2022, and I think that plays a big role into being the best fighter.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anyone that even comes close.
Yeah.
To just the entertainment.
Yeah.
Factor.
Yeah, he probably got some of the biggest draws this year, and the most eyes on the UFC, the most eyes on MMA.
Mm-hmm.
He had the biggest call out. He had arguably the biggest knockout. Had arguably fight of the year.
Yeah.
He had arguably fight of the year in 2021 too with Justin Gaethje.
Yep.
I mean, it's that his 12 and a half month span that he's been on in the UFC has been remarkable.
Yeah, because he said when he first came over, he was here for a good. He was here for a good time.
He ain't here for a long time.
Yeah.
He's here for a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. A lot of people will see it differently, but for all the things you just named, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, people are probably gonna say Islam or whoever. which I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat New Bronx, but
Yeah.
I really think if you think about MMA this year, the person I think about is Michael Chandler, and that makes him my fighter of the year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good theory.
Yeah.
But the fighter of the year is Islam. And for me, it's just purely, the hype that they gave him coming in.
He delivered, dude.
And no one thinking he was worthy of it.
Yeah, he delivered.
That he was just gonna be, he's just Khabib's boy. He's getting spoon fed, like he's just walking his way to the title.
Silver spoon.
I'll call it a spoon, whatever you want. He beat the shit out of the champion.
And he did.
And he beat the shit out of everyone else in that division. He
ran through that division. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree, but I do.
Yeah, because Charles beat everyone.
He did. He ran through it.
He beat everyone and made it look
easy.
Yeah, not like he struggled.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then went up against Islam, automatically just I don't know if he was in his head, if he thought the same thing, like, oh fuck, this is Khabib, like 2.0, like what are we gonna do?
Yeah, Charles fought so differently in that fight than he did in any other fight.
Scared.
Well, it's because he got LASIK, is what it is. He could see.
He could see the shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh fuck, they're there.
Oh shit, that is a punch coming at me.
Right.
But yeah, just the fact that he had so much hype, delivered, and it didn't seem like it really got to him as far as people are expecting this of me. So I've got to do this no matter what.
It's something about those Dagestanis, man, and like their religion and like how much they believe in that shit. Like there's something about it. It's got to be.
It's hard not to pick them now.
It's really. I said I'm not picking against the fuckers anymore. I'm not doing it. Well, we'll see about this upcoming one, but.
Yeah. But yeah, he just how he was able to just absorb all that and be like, okay, people have all these eyes on me. I'm gonna go out and show them that I'm the real deal.
Yeah.
And this is what I meant to do.
Right. Exactly.
So that's just as well as me. I was not a big Islam guy.
No, you were hating on him.
I'm not a Dagestani guy.
You hate Khabib.
I'm not a Khabib fan. Do not think he's top 5 all time. Fight me. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about him that I just feel it's different.
Different than Khabib.
Yeah, I don't know why. And I'm sure there's nothing there, but
he's exactly the same.
But for me, it just seems like I don't know. It almost seems like he respects it a little bit more.
Interesting.
Because Khabib was like, oh, I'm 29-0. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm the best ever. Blah, blah. Shut up.
Can we talk about how anytime anybody mentions Khabib, they automatically do the accent?
Well, yeah.
Have you noticed it? Like when DC fucks with Khabib, automatically just hey brother.
And DC's is terrible. Like, well, you fight me? Brother, no, brother.
The funniest shit though is you've never actually seen Cormier wrestle him.
No.
Because he knows he'd fucking lose.
Yeah.
I think Khabib would fuck him up.
Probably.
Yeah, because like...
Especially now.
Yeah, like he would start fucking with him and he'd just be, oh, no, brother.
Too old, my back.
You don't want that smoke? Calling you out, DC, goddammit.
You stay where you're at, DC. I don't want none of you.
Shit, I'm saying Khabib's calling you. I ain't calling out shit. You fuck me up. Quickly.
Oh, shit.